Lonely Boy, performed by Dead Girl Sorry here on Meet the Music. Another high energy song, and that seems to be the name of your game. Again, before we get into your signature sound, and I know that you challenged me to give my take on it, and then you're going to give me your take on it anyway. Let's talk about the name Dead Girl Sorry.
What version you want?
Well, the truth never hurts. I also know that you were challenged to tell me your version of it. Then they're going to tell me if that's really the truth or it's your version of it. But
so I better be truthful.
And I know in this day and age, it does kind of bring up the question. You got to have a good sound, which you do. Good sense of humor, which you do. You write your own music. That's cool. But you also have to have kind of a catchy, clever name. And I know there's lots of them. Some have commas in them. Some don't. And we've had that discussion. But yeah, where did Dead Girl Sorry come from?
All right. The actual real way of it came up was I was dating a girl, and she wanted to know names of people that I had dated. And I couldn't remember all of them. And there was one girl that I had dated and passed away. So on the list, I wrote Dead Girl Sorry. I couldn't remember her name. And when she read it, she kind of thought it was kind of funny. So it kind of stuck with me in a way. So kind of kept it. The other reasoning or way I could go about it was kind of like a tribute to my mother, too. She had passed a few years ago, and she had always kind of wanted me in a band that she could actually go see. Like all the bands I had been in before were punk bands or heavier things like that. So it was kind of more of a tribute to her, an apology in a way, like I'm finally doing something that you would have been able to see. That came up with Dead Girl. It goes, there's two meanings to it, that one and, yeah.
Well, okay, guys, you're going to vouch for this. If the greater part of that is true, I think it's rather a clever way to get a new and different sound for a band, and also and a good joke with the ex-girlfriend.
Close enough. It's close enough.
And in the meantime,
Very
yes,
close.
a nice homage to your mother.
Mm-hmm. It was always because we just left chicks in the dust after a show.
Well, maybe
That's what I was told when I signed up.
Maybe that would be part of it too. I'm sticking with Rich's at least for the moment, and I say it that you don't have a comma in it anyway, and that's just as well. Before we talk about your signature sound and the aspects of your original music, let's hear the next piece, and it's a piece called Midwest Medicine. Now I'm curious, interesting title in fact, but what's the setup on this song? Another one that you wrote, right, Rich?
Yeah, Midwest Medicine is basically just about being able to relax, have a cigarette and have a beer after work, and not feel like dirt for doing it, you know?
And right here in the Midwest. I got that
exactly.
part too. So this is a mental health song
kind
of issue.
Go. It's kind of like, blue collar anthem there, bust your knuckles and be able to have a beer afterwards.
Self-medication.
That's Midwest Medicine,
It all makes sense, and perhaps after this session, that's what everybody's going to do. I don't know, but in the meantime...
We were hoping we'd be doing it when we got here, jeez.
Sorry.
That's another thing we were told.
Yeah.
No bar,
but lots of good music and Dead Girl Sorry on stage, so take it away with Midwest Medicine.